Are you a business owner who's utilizing an AI note taker, but you're unsatisfied with the automatic transcript summaries that it gives out? Would you wish that you could make summaries that are based on your brand and more personalized, but you don't have the time to create all of them? Well, that's what we're going to be covering in this video. As you take a look at that, this is the summary that a tool called ANTIGRAVITY, which we are about to cover in this video, automatically gave out for me. As we take a look at that, this was created from a Google template which is branded. It has a header and a footer. It created this meeting summary as well as drafted an email automatically. Now I've redacted the name and I've redacted the email, but it automatically queries my calendar without me needing to go in there and withdraw that and puts all of that together. That is what we're about to cover in this video, and let's jump straight in. Now previously what we needed to do in order to make this solution is the following. I've redacted the name. This is a real client, but I've redacted the name. What I usually would have done is I would have clicked here. As you can see, I would have waited. I would have made a copy here. And as we're waiting, by the way, you can have these automatic summaries sent with Fireflies, with Fathom, whatever note taker you utilize, but honestly they're oftentimes not that good. And as you take a look at how an email looks inside, you can only fit in so much data inside of that. On the other hand, if you have a meeting summary like that, you can fit in much more data. You can review that via screen share much easier than sharing an email as you do that. Now, what's the value in that for you as a business owner? I'm glad you asked. Well, here's my answer to that. It is serving your internal clients, meaning your employees, as you have meetings with them, as well as your external clients with good meeting summaries that are on brand with you. And you can utilize that process either centralized or decentralized for all of your customer-facing staff, meaning all of your customer support agents can send a summary like that in their email. And by the way, if you don't want to do a Google Doc, you can have all of that as a branded HTML email. And I'm going to show you what that's going to look like. Anyways, so here's the process that I previously would have done. As I said, I would have copied that. I would have deleted this custom image. I would have selected all of that and deleted that. Then I would have gone into here and copied the transcript. I would have waited until it's done copying. Then I would have gone into Claude and opened a new tab. Then I would have pasted all of this in here. So that is here. Then I would have gone to my amateurly saved prompt template in my prompts folder. Now obviously all of that can be automated and optimized, but I give you an overview of how business owners actually operate. So you type that in here, see it even lost the transcript, so I gotta go back and copy the transcript, and then I paste all of this in here alongside the prompt, and then I click go, and then it would go and make all of that summary as I'm waiting and as I'm already thinking about how the custom image will be generated. So you get the idea. I would then take this meeting summary. Now it's not all done yet, but for the purpose of time save, I would paste this in here, I would fix it up, I would go here, and then I would go into make.com, make a custom image. I'm not going to show you all of that, but I would basically generate this custom image in replicate.com, which is a model that I trade on my own image in order to give out this type of image that I usually make. Way too complicated. And then I would adjust the date, and there's all kinds of logic, meaning if I talk to somebody in Australia, the date would change already to the next day if I take it in my evening, etc., etc. Now, let me show you what we do instead.